Good morning from Bude. So I had a walk planned for today, but it's going to be a pretty bad idea to attempt to do it because of this Storm Gerrit. So I'm going to have to just do something else. Probably like a short walk somewhere, which is a bit disappointing, but what can you do? The wind is going to continue to be bad, and if I'm out for more than 5 hours or so, there's going to be a ridiculous amount of rain, it seems. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing ever to get soaked, but it won't be pleasant, and particularly with all the wind. Like yesterday was bad, but it's forecast for even heavier rain today. I don't really want to get soaked and then be stuck waiting for hours for a bus. So I guess the question just becomes, what should I do? Got like 5 hours, and after that it's going to start tipping it down. So at that time I want to be gone, like on the bus or something, so that I don't have to be out in the worst of the weather. The walk that I was planning to do, there's basically no chance I would finish it within that time. A bit annoying, but yeah, don't really want to be out in the storm today. Well, it has started tipping it down already. Thank you, weather forecast, for telling me 0% chance of rain until 12 o'clock. Maybe it'll pass. So I was going to start walking south, which, like, I started briefly walking south yesterday, but I turned around after, I don't know, 20 minutes. The other option is to go north a bit. Maybe I could do a bit of both and then catch the bus. although I need to check. I think the bus times from here are like such that I'm guaranteed to be here when the worst of the rain starts, which is not ideal. I think that bit of heavy rain has just passed. The ground, which was dry like 3 minutes ago, is now covered in water. I was thinking of walking down along this pier or whatever it is. But seems like it may be a bad idea. The sea is basically right on top of it. So that would be just asking to get soaking wet. Apparently I'm doing that anyway just by standing here. I'm not even close to the water, but there's still like sea foam flying around. I guess the best option is to start walking south. I can go down like a couple of villages down and catch the bus from down there. If I go north, then I will have to turn around and come back to Bude at some point. I don't know. Nature obviously did not agree with my plans for the day, so it's forcing me to try and come up with another option. But to be quite honest, there aren't many good options. Was that lightning just now? I've been out in storms before, as I'm sure you'll probably know if you've seen my videos. But normally when that's happened, I've been in places that I'm familiar with. I am not familiar with this area, so it feels a lot more risky to me to try and do too much out in a storm. It's just like asking for trouble. Not even sure about this, to be honest. It's wind. Oh my god. push me in a completely different direction. Not good for walking on the cliffs. Taken off my feet at the moment. I've been completely stopped quite a few times. I was planning on walking north today, but that would be a huge problem, because if the wind is strong enough to just stop me dead, then if it's behind me, it's going to be pushing me, and I'm not going to have control over where I'm moving. And that would be very, very dangerous. Walking along the coastal path. I have to save that one for another time and, you know, stop going out around the coast in weather warnings and storms. It's going to be 4 videos in a row where it's weather warnings for storms, and I'll be just out walking around the coast, probably complaining about it. Coastal wind currents are not something to be messed with. Very important point. But I guess the first 2 of these last 4 videos, those were in an area that I'm really familiar with, so I feel a lot more confident there in the wind. yesterday and today for the second two of these 4 videos, I guess. Sun will be rising over there. It'll be too cloudy to see it, I guess. Wide mouth. Supposedly you say it like Wisma summation of how I feel right now. Just getting absolutely beaten down by it. Like today and yesterday, I'm almost forced to walk at like half speed. A lot of the time anyway. Yesterday it was because I had to be careful on all the slippery stuff, and with wind coming from behind me, trying to walk across the coast. And today it's like the ground is still quite slippery and muddy, but there's just really strong wind blowing against me most of the time. the plan is going to be to make it to Crackington Haven, probably get on a bus from there. I was gonna say that should be perfectly doable before the worst of the weather comes in, but suddenly have all this very wet and very slippery mud to deal with. Doesn't this look fun? Ugh. Path just came out on a road. I was a bit confused because I didn't see any way markers, but I can only assume it's turn right, since that goes back towards the coast. There is a footpath sign up here. Here we are then, leaving the road for some nice wet mud. Oh, this is deep. Trying my best to avoid it going over the top of my shoes. These shoes are still waterproof, but if I get water like around my ankle, or if it goes in over the top of the tongue of the shoe, it can still get into my feet. More walking along the road, it seems. The road is quiet this morning, wouldn't really like to walk this if there was traffic. Quite a narrow road coming up that hill. Path is a lot more slippery than it looks. The mud is still really quite wet from all of the rain yesterday. Looks like I'm about to go downhill as well, so need to be a bit careful. It's a bit treacherous. Going up the other side once again on the road. Quite a steep climb actually. There's some rain. Slippery mud never ends. It's particularly not nice when it's near the edge of the cliff. Horrible. It's that kind of sticky and slippery. You can feel it all stick to the bottom of your feet and try and grab your shoe. But at the same time you're sliding all over the place. This is interesting. Stuff is just what I don't need. Almost lost my shoes like 3 times. Ugh. All sludgy. Under the grass, so it's quite slippery. I think in general today everything has been more slippery than it looks. Back out of the fields onto some more slippery, muddy paths. This is fantastic. Very slippery uphill. It's trying to grab my shoes. Oh, the wind is very strong up here. careful around here. Probably switch the camera off in a second, so I've got my hands free. I want to balance while I go down this hill. Soaked going up there. I guess I am about to go up there. It's just that I had to go around a bit first. Okay, this is going to be bad. Minimize the damage. To wait for it to stop gusting. I think I managed to not be in it for more than a couple of seconds. Now just have this very steep hill to climb. Steps, steps, steps. I don't think I've got too much further to get to Crackington even. An enjoyable enough little walk, I guess, coming south from Bude. Nice and steep hills, especially that last one. kind of don't want this walk to end now, but I know there's some very nasty weather coming in just a couple of hours. Today is not the day to be out in it. Looks like I'm going up, and I guess come down over there somewhere. Looks like there's a fair bit to explore around here, like down in this valley. At least this is a nice and dry path for once. Going down. Very strong. Okay, back down, now go back up. Steps. Almost at the top. This grass conceals some very slippery mud. Not the nicest to be walking uphill on. is going to have to be the end of the video today. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Storm Gerrit for the special guest appearance, preventing me from doing what I wanted to do for what will have been 2 videos in a row. But I guess we just try and make the best of what we've got. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, do like and subscribe to the channel.